Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you a dessert video, and I'm going to be making some caramel fudge brownie pound cake. I said some. I meant to say I'm going to be making a caramel fudge brownie pound cake. I'm already messed up, I'm sorry you guys. But to get started, we're going to need we're going to make the caramel sauce. So we're going to start off with some sugar, a little salt, and some water. So I'll meet you guys at the pan. Alright you guys, I'm at my pot. Probably said pan earlier, my bad. Anyway, I'm going to put 1 1/4 cup of sugar in there. Go ahead and pour that in. I'm going to try to do this with one hand, you guys. Oops. Come on now. Sorry I couldn't pre-measure before. You understand. 1 1/4. Then we'll add just a tiny pinch of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. That's good right there. And then we need 2/3 cup of water. Yep. Get that a mix. Make sure all of it is nice and combined. And I got this on a medium heat right now. We're gonna bring this up to a simmer, and we're gonna let it go for 15 minutes. And then once it turns a nice amber color, we'll be ready to add the rest of the ingredients. So keep an eye on this, don't walk away from it. Let it go for about 15 minutes on a low simmer. You know, light little bubbles, but not light little bubbles, but not vigorous, just low. I'll show you what I'm talking about as soon as it gets going, okay? Alright you guys, you see how it's going? Got a nice soft roll to it, to the bubble action. And we're going to keep it going for 15 minutes. And when it gets a nice little light brown amber color, that's when we'll get ready to add the rest of the ingredients. Alright you guys, see you in a bit. Alright you guys, this is the amber color I was talking about. Nice and brown it is. Okay, and now we're going to add a 1/2 stick of butter, or 4 tablespoons. It's right there. And get that a quick stir. It's going to bubble up and change in temperature. Since it's nice and hot and the butter is almost completely melted, we're going to turn the fire off. So, there you go, I just turned it off. And now we're going to add some vanilla extract, and go ahead and grab it. Okay, add a splash, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons right there, give it a quick stir. And I need to find my heavy whipping cream. I misplaced it. Give me a sec, you guys. I'm about to go look for it. Get that quick stir. Okay, you guys. I finally found my heavy cream. There you go. 1/2 cup heavy cream. Hopefully it's still hot enough. Sorry about that. Give it a quick stir. Probably going to have to warm this back up again. Sorry about it, you guys. I was having a little difficulties. Okay, let me go ahead and continue stirring this. Alright, you guys, I had to turn the heat back up so I can add the cream and it do its thing. But that's it right here. I went ahead and turned it off as soon as it heated up. And that's just what it's looking like. This is the nice, rich caramel sauce. And once it cools down, it'll be much thicker. And this will be what we drizzle over our cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit here and do its thing. And once it's cooled down, I'll show you the consistency of it. But until then, let's go ahead and move on to the other part of the recipe. See you guys in a bit. Well, in a sec. Look at that. It's loose right now, but it's gonna thicken up. Watch. Alright, let's go ahead and get on with the brownies. And now I'm going to be adding 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Boom. This is going to be part of the wet ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and get this started because there's a little process for it also. 1 stick. 2 sticks. And what we're going to do with this, we're going to bake this, well not bake it, sorry. We're going to microwave this until it's melted for about 3 minutes. Okay, and continue with the butter. We got, how much? 4 ounces of unsweetened baking chocolate. I'm going to use this whole bar. And what I'll do is cut it into small pieces. My knife. Once that butter is done putting this thing in the microwave, I'm going to add this to it so it can melt. Okay, that's it for that part until the butter is done. So we're going to wait until the butter is done melted and I'll show you guys the rest. Alright. Alright you guys, the butter just got done in the microwave and here it is. It's piping hot. So I'm going to go ahead and add this chocolate to it. Give it a little swirl. And we're going to let this sit out for about 10 minutes until it's completely melted. And we're on with the rest of the recipe. We need this to be completely cooled, so 10-15 minutes, we're good to go. Alright you guys. Okay you guys. And that's our butter chocolate mix. Let's go ahead and give it a quick whisk. As you see, it's melted pretty good. Boom. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and we're gonna move on to our dry ingredients, and we'll add back to our wet ingredients. I just want to make sure this is not hot anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the dry. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm back. We're going to move on to our dry ingredients. And I got my mesh strainer here. We're going to sift everything to make sure it's nice and smooth for the consistency. So now we're going to add 1 1/4 cups of flour. Let's go ahead and grab that. One. 1 1/4 right there. Shake it off. Okay. Still a little bit in there, but it's fine. Okay. And then we're gonna need 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, which you saw earlier. Got some cocoa powder right here, special dark. Need 1/4 cup of that. It's 1/4 cup, and then we're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to add cinnamon because it gives us a nice flavor, just not a whole lot. So that's why I'm using 1/2 teaspoon. Say it right there. Cinnamon, just some pure ground cinnamon, that's it. Okay. And then the same amount of baking powder. Baking powder. Boom. Same amount, 1/2 teaspoon. We're going to use 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to just eyeball about the same, just the same exact amount we used earlier, just a little pinch. That's good. Oh, there we go. That's fine. And then 1 2/3 cup of sugar. 1 2/3 cup. It's almost 2 cups. And this brownies is supposed to be sweet. A cup of sugar and sift. Quick little sift. Them solids still in there. Have a good shake through. Mash on through. Look at that. Everything good? Okay. And that's our dry mixture. We'll give it a quick stir. This is all fine. So that's our dry ingredients all mixed. Now we're gonna go back to our wet. Let me just slide this up there. Now back to our wet. Now we already melted our chocolate and butter together. So now we're gonna add some eggs. Got 4 eggs here. That's 4. That's 1. And that's why you make sure it's completely cool so it don't cook the eggs. That's 2. 4. Then we're gonna add some vanilla to it. 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of butter extract. Sorry, slide this back over. Let me grab my. Okay, I might just eyeball it, so that'll be 1 teaspoon, 2, and that's the vanilla extract. And then we're gonna use 1 teaspoon of the butter extract. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this top off. 1. And that's fine right there. Might be a little over, but it's cool. We add a quick mix. Break up them eggs and mix it all together. Looks. See that nice pudding-like texture that it got going on? See that? Just mix it until it gets to that texture. Okay. Alright, so we're going to add this to our dry. So let's slide dry back over here. Just pour it in. Pour it right on in. Give it a stir. Try not to make a mess. Let's give it a mix. Whew. Sorry guys, this hurt my back. So you just keep mixing this to combine. Try not to overmix it. looking like where I want it. I think that's pretty good right there. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in our front pan and get ready to bake it. So grab my pan. There you guys. I went ahead and greased my bump pan. So let's go ahead and add our brownie mix to it. I'm trying, hold on. Throw that on. Okay, that's it for that. Now, spread this around a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna throw this in the oven. I got it set at 325 and we're gonna put it in between 35 and 45 minutes. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to throw it in. Alright you guys, that's how it's looking fresh out the oven. It's been 35 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this cool off. Then we're ready to dress it and cut it. See you guys in a bit. Alright you guys, it's cooled down, so I'm gonna go ahead and place it on my little platter. This up. Boom. And there we go. And there it comes all around. Let's go clean it up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and put the caramel on it. Alright. So our caramel sauce that we made earlier. Nice and thick it is. Look at it. Ooh. Let's go ahead and pour it over. Alright, you guys. Let's go ahead and put a little bit on the side right here. Oh, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, let's go ahead and get a nice picture of it. Alright, you guys, and that's how it's looking right now. My caramel fudge brownie pound cake. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to help me out. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. Take a look at that. I'm going to cut a piece of it so you guys can see. Let's go ahead and give it a cut. Alright you guys, I went ahead and cut a piece and that's how it's looking. Nice caramel fudge brownie. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All the good shit to help me out. I'm sorry, I cursed. All the good stuff to help me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.